Hey, what's up, y'all? It's DJ EC3. This is Keep Grinding the Podcast, episode 187. I'm back with my guy.
Oh shit, that's my cue,
That
huh?
is your
Tony
cue.
Donez. Tony, you said 187, dude, and right away in my head I was on an
Oh, damn.
undercover cop. I was,
Oh, that is 187.
I was.
Episode 187. We are murdering
Uh,
the podcast game. Yes,
oh
we are.
shit! Did you see how we set that up? Put it on a T, let you knock it.
Man, what's in the deck, number 17? Make sure you follow us on Instagram. Keep Grinding Podcast. And we're back. It's been a while. It's been 3 weeks,
Three
almost a
weeks.
month.
Yeah, man, we've been busy. We've
Oh,
been busy guys.
basketball season is definitely
Basketball season.
concluding, but we're in the thick of it
We're in the playoff run right
with
now.
both teams. Yes.
Yeah, but Ernie coaches like 9 teams.
Oh Lord.
He's part of he's got all kinds of shit going on. I'm
Co-
part of one team, and it
Coach
keeps
is
me
probably
busy.
saying he didn't go to practice this morning, but I'm like, you know what? I was out here grinding because let me give my guy Donez his
Oh,
giveaway. We didn't have the All Out. Shout out to our girl All Out. Aubrey Tellez is who we sponsor for to keep grinding. But we do sponsor La Fanita Estrella.
La
Valdez.
Finita. I love
And
it.
Want to give up my guy Donez a limited
Yes,
edition.
sir.
Make sure you make
Look
your
at
orders
that.
now.
Membership has its perks, folks.
Yeah, dude. We sponsor our boxers. We got Mia Wildchild Acosta. We got Estrella La Fanita Valdez. We got All Out Aubrey Tellez. And my guy Daniel Valenzuela, who I always say La Bamba. My guy Daniel Valenzuela, he's going to actually have his first pro fight this Saturday in
That's awesome.
Tijuana on the 21st of February. We just recorded a bunch of stuff today. Keep grinding. I guess the podcast does sponsor because it's all one umbrella.
Yeah.
So keep grinding what we're repping today.
Got the sport.
Sponsors these local boxers, and we're giving back as the only. I love boxing just as I love boxing just as much as I love
Yeah.
basketball, man. And it's really nice to see these athletes shine. And hopefully, Daniel, it's a long time coming, bro. We had a moment this morning, like we've seen him go through the last 4 years, just grinding, just to see if this boxing thing is something that was going to last forever for him. And it's now he's in a, he was on the podcast maybe 20 episodes ago, 30 episodes ago. We're knocking these out, but his pro debute's coming, long time coming. So
dope.
shout out to my guy Daniel, and let's see what happens, bro.
That's dope, man. I went to the gym with you one time. We did a photo shoot there, but Keep Grinding is like the perfect like brand for them because like the hustle and dedication. Like these are kids, like not flat out like they're these are like 10, 15, 12-year-old kids,
Yeah, man.
and like the discipline in their diet, the discipline in their workouts, like what they show, man. Like it's not for the weak, and these kids just handle it like champs. So, good luck to all of them, man, because that's a sport, man. That like you can't fuck around.
Dude,
You got to
Daniel-
be in it.
Daniel's cutting weight. He's at 148. Has to be at 140 by the time Thursday comes around.
Wow.
Nothing but egg whites and avocado all week, bro, and a little bit of. He said he'll throw a little tapatio and minimal water. He'll do that water
Wow.
fast, I'm sure, but you could just
Wow.
tell, man. It's a drain, but it's like he's like, I love it though, and
Little
it's
for the love, man.
and he's walking out to All Eyes on Me by Tupac.
Oh.
And dude, when it came on in the gym today, I'm like, this is what's about, my guy.
That's
Like
dope. That's dope.
this is gonna be real fun. So I'm really excited. La Fanita Estrella has her nationals at the end, like in maybe 2 weeks too. So if you guys want one of these shirts, they're limited edition. Every shirt that we drop with Keep Grinding with our sponsored boxers, they're all limited edition. We don't make hundreds of them. We really just make 50 max, 20 minimum. So just support everything. Every dollar we sell too goes straight to the kids. We don't
That's
keep
awesome.
anything. Every dollar, it's only $30, but that $30 goes a long way just to get their camp needs, from gas to food, from their entry fees, everything that they need to, wraps. You'll be surprised how far a dollar
Yeah.
could go in the game, and really appreciate you guys. Shout out to everybody. Keep
Sports
grinding.
travel's expensive, man.
Can imagine.
We've done travel sports with my daughter, and we're fundraising as a group, and it's tough. Like when you're doing it solo, and it's all coming out of mom and dad's pocket, or it's all coming out of the gym's pocket. That's work, man. So yeah, support
It's
these
definitely
kids.
a mom and pop sport, bro. You have to love it. You have to be willing to sacrifice for it. And there's been so many times, and just with Estrella, she'll tell it too. So many times she's getting ready. She's ready. She goes down to Compton. She goes down wherever she's going. The girl backs out of the fight
Oh,
because in this game you can see, oh, I don't want to be fighting her. I'm out. Such a BS, but that comes with the game. Canelo dealt with that all his life. He couldn't get a
Yeah.
damn fight till he went pro. So it's gonna be nice to see her finally get in the ring. All Out, Wild Child, those two are such dogs too, man. I'm
go
really proud
follow
of
them.
them.
Go follow them. Support these kids, man.
we've been following the last couple 3 weeks of some hip hop stuff going out.
Yes.
J. Cole dropped his new album.
Just listened to it yesterday. I was cleaning the garage. I threw it in, man. I listened to almost the whole
Double album?
disc.
Okay.
Um, very old school vibe. You know me, I get off on nostalgia. So, got PD Pablo on there.
He has
We have
PD on
PD
there?
Pablo.
Wow. See,
Talk
I
about spinning the helicopter.
Bro, I haven't heard the album yet.
Yeah, it's pretty good, man. It's a Cole album. It's what you would expect from a Cole album. I think he's one of those that people either love him or hate him. There's really not an in between. Like his fans are super loyal, and his haters are super haterish.
Yeah,
So
for sure. There's no in
but
between.
I've always enjoyed his music, man. It's it's kind of laid back, and Cole just does his thing. Like I always thought that he was cool about not trying to be cool.
I like it.
He just kind of does him, and if you like it, cool, and if not, like it doesn't bother him.
What else? We have the Fabulous and Lloyd Banks debate,
Listen to Lloyd Banks debate.
which is kind of ironic because the album we're talking about today. And it's
Yes.
been really nice to see people debate these two guys who I
Right.
feel like are still relevant now. And
Yes.
you see Banks on this big European tour, and I've always been a Lloyd Banks
Banks
guy.
is your dude.
Yeah, Banks has always been like that. We've talked about it before in
Yeah.
pod. So many songs have meant a lot to me certain times in my life. But it's nice to see the debate and
Hell yeah. And when it's a healthy debate, when it's not
Yeah.
like, like there's no wrong choice when it comes to, these debates, especially when you got two dudes who are pretty similar as far as when they came up, the amount of music they've released, the hits they've had. We were talking about it the other day. Does Banks have a breathe? Probably not.
Probably
breathe
not
is
at all.
huge. Breathe is huge. But in a totality, I'd rather listen to like Banks's albums than Fab's albums.
And Breathe is definitely a Just Blaze track.
Oh,
Oh
yes.
my god, bro!
Yes.
I could hear I could hear Saigon on that type of shit. Like,
Oh, yeah.
that's what I think of when I hear yeah.
That was that mixtape era when like a beat like "Breathe" would come out and everybody rapped over it.
Yeah,
you
for
could
sure.
download 10 different freestyles over "Breathe" back in the days. So, but yeah, it's a healthy debate, man. Those kind of debates are fun. When it's like your dude sucks and my dude is good, those aren't fun, man. Because there's no changing anybody's mind. There's no like talking about real shit. It's just you're a stan and I'm not, and
Yeah,
so we're
for
gonna
sure.
fight about it. Those kind of debates are fun.
The Russell signed with Rock Nation, which was cool to see, but that's not what's been. His mouth got him in a little bit of trouble this week.
I missed
Did
this.
you hear about this?
No, I missed this. And I like
I'm
LaRussell
taking
a
it out
lot.
of context a little bit though, but essentially he said that he was pissed off at Wayne because Wayne just raps. He hasn't had songs with context or songs that have a message as in his later years.
Right.
And I felt the same way. Honestly, I can't say what the last couple Wayne albums haven't really hit me like Hustler Music did on Carter 1, Carter 2, Carter 3.
Right.
But he's saying that Wayne kind of fell off. And he just can't. I don't want to say he can't relate to him. I think I'm taking his words out of context, but it's sparked a debate now with Lil Wayne. Like, are we disrespecting him because he's on this 20th season in his career?
Right.
Right. There is a fall off. No, just like an NBA athlete. LeBron's not the best
Yeah.
player in the game anymore.
Yeah, LeBron's the third option on his squad right now.
And
you
Wayne
know?
is not the best. He's not what he used to be.
Right.
Hove dropped an album, and he wasn't with it.
I was just gonna say, like, when Hove used to be able to go a year or two without dropping an album. What we're looking at 8 years.
Yeah, since 444. Yeah,
Since
100%.
444, and the longer he takes, in my opinion, like the harder it's going to be to keep up and,
Yeah,
and to
man.
be Hove. And that's just the nature of the beast. The game changes while you sit around and wait. You know what I mean? And not necessarily wait. They're doing other shit, but the game keeps on moving, man. And if you're not moving with it, you're going to fall behind. That's just kind of the nature of life.
I feel like with mixtape Wayne and those Carter Waynes, he could drop subpar shit for the rest of his life, but we cannot forget at his
Right.
peak, at his prime, his features at the
Right.
time, he changed the game. And Wayne's always crept in my top 15, top 20 just because of that prime run.
Right.
So yeah, maybe he's not what he is. Maybe he doesn't have the most. He doesn't have the slipping by DMX. He
Right,
doesn't
right.
have we're talking about 50. 50 has many men, but Wayne has songs that are like hustling music is one that comes to
Right,
mind.
right.
He has some Tie My Hands. He has some deep cuts in my opinion. Like, oh man, I could vibe to this.
And you could look at it this way, like maybe LaRussell was such a fan of peak Wayne that you know,
He's
nothing's
disappointed.
nothing's ever gonna meet that expectation anymore. And he was like, he was so damn dope that it's just not the same anymore. And that can be said about a lot of rappers. You know, we've had these debates because a dude like Spice One, who I loved Spice One growing
Mm-hmm.
up.
Mm-hmm.
Seventh, eighth grade, man. Cold 187, like all those songs. I love Spice One, but Spice One's still making the same type of music 30 years later, and it just doesn't hit me the same
Yeah, it's
way.
not what he used to. No,
And
definitely.
it's not a knock on him. It's not. Maybe it's a knock on me. Maybe I'm just not the same person. But for me, it just doesn't hit the same. So maybe Russell's feeling that way. He's in a whole new space in his life. The dude just did the Super Bowl. Like he's in a whole new stratosphere now. So
Mm-hmm.
he may be looking at things differently too. You never know.
Speaking of no Strasford, have you seen DJ Vlad's tweet?
No.
Oh my God, you gotta. So DJ
I
Vlad,
don't get on. I'm old, guys. I don't get on
dude,
Twitter.
but
I
it's a
don't.
big thing because DJ Vlad, I guess, didn't sign no NDA with Rock Nation, according to him. And to my knowledge, right now, his account wasn't hacked. Essentially saying that Rock Nation pays off all the podcasters to say what they want them to say, and they paid off the jury for Megan the Stallion and Tory Lanez, and he called Jay Z the new Epstein.
Oh
He
damn.
did a lot of. He's
Oh,
like, and people are like, "Why can you say this?" He's like, "Because I didn't sign an NDA and I know things that I'm not supposed to know. And if this is my last tweet, you know who took me out because the check has bounced."
oh,
I was like, "Whoa!" If you know Vlad's game, he's a businessman. If he ain't getting paid anymore,
right.
or he's not getting what I think he's due, he's gonna speak out. And he's causing some controversy, bro. And it's kind of scary. Like when you see what we always say, like
Right.
these big companies do
I mean,
have.
money runs everything, man.
Man, it's
Money runs it all.
let me see if I can
First of all, if Rock Nation wants to drop us a check,
find
I'll say whatever you guys want. I'm not gonna
thousand
lie. I'm
percent.
not gonna lie. I'll say whatever the hell you want. But real though, like in when it comes to a dude like Vlad, I'm always like back and forth because he's a professional troll. Like that's his job. I get it, and that I get it. It gets clicks, it gets views, it gets people. Gets people looking, but when he comes with something that may be serious, it's hard for me to take him serious. If that makes sense, like if you're just a shit talker, and then you come with some real shit, how do I know it's not more shit talking? So I'm always on the fence with a dude like him. I think I put him in the same category that I put a dude like academics.
Yeah, man, yeah,
It's
right.
just and I get
Yeah.
it. They've carved that out for themselves, and they've made a damn good living off of it. And they've got to some places I'll probably never get to by doing this. But it also puts your credibility becomes kind of suspect when that's the vibe you rock with all the time.
Um, so just real fast, and we'll move on.
Yeah, yeah.
Vlad says, "I have a confession. Rock Nation's been paying me to support Megan. They also paid off all the jury members to convict Tory. They bribed the judge too. Jay Z did a verse for his grandson's new album. They paid off Megan's doctor to lie about the bullet fragments. She was never shot. The LA police are all on Jay's payroll, and it doesn't stop at LA. But you're not ready to hear that part. The Mexican guy who stabbed Tory in Wasco, I believe.
Yeah,
In
it was him
Wasco,
somewhere.
damn. Who do you think paid him to do
And they
that?
flew his ass to KMC,
Hell
huh?
yeah. Gets fucked up.
Shout out to KMC.
You already know the answer to that. The three Supreme Court judges who denied Tory's appeal all paid off by the Rock Mafia. Jay Z also paid Trump not to pardon Tory. Even though it's a state case, Trump can only pardon federal cases, but knowing Trump likes to bend the rules, Jay wasn't taking any chances. I can't keep these lies a secret anymore. If this is my last tweet, you know who silenced me. And he blocked me on Twitter because he blocked everybody on Twitter. It's crazy. You can't access that account anymore.
Interesting.
Very interesting. So I don't know, man. It's a interesting world in hip hop right now, and
And
50 definitely. If you see, I think I sent the tweet to you guys with the damn, what was it? The troll with Jay Z. Damn it, I forgot
No,
what it was. 50's the greatest.
the
in the
last
world.
one I remember sending you guys was the Uber Eats commercial where he's talking shit about Floyd Mayweather
Oh
and
my
Diddy.
god. What is this?
Professional troll indeed, though.
Dude, he is the greatest, man. I forgot what exact. Oh yeah, following his the Epstein uh, lawsuit or whatever was going on. I think this static. See, they don't want me to talk about
Static Selector.
it. They don't want us to talk
I
about it.
know. We're next, guys.
Good God.
We're next, guys. If I don't make it home, tell my wife I love her.
No way.
Let my dog know that I went out like a soldier
Damn. I hope not. That was so.
all for the Keep Grinding podcast.
Oh my God. What you say you're gonna make it to a fucking pepper?
Oh yeah, I told him if I take over the business, I'm gonna turn into a spice company. We're just gonna
Oh
keep
my
grinding. We're gonna
lord.
keep grinding pepper grinders.
Man, I can't find it, but it's hilarious, bro. I don't know what he did with Jay Z, but it's so fucking funny, man. 50 Cent's taking over everything, dude. He doesn't care.
And I don't know, just maybe that's why I'm not on Twitter. Everything gets so sensationalized and everything becomes conspiracy. And I'm not saying anybody's wrong or right. It's just at this point, who the fuck do I know to believe?
Dude, did you see this? Did you see Nicki Minaj's tweets?
She's she's a
Dude,
wild one.
what the fuck is going
Nikki's a
on?
wild one.
She's man, dude.
Nikki definitely, you know,
She's I don't know,
you
bro.
know that
It's
people say, somebody's trying to get their immigration status cleaned up. Somebody's trying to get one of them gold immigration cards, and they gave her a fake one. Like, there's all kinds of shit out there. Like I said, like I barely know what goes on with my kids from day to day. Like, I'm really not knowing what's going on with Nicki Minaj.
it's
from
just
day
been
to
so
day.
controversy, bro. It's like we live
That's
in
what
this
sells.
like this fucking timeline that we live in, bro.
That's
It's like,
what sells. It's crazy, man. And it's real easy to get caught up in it, especially if that's just what's feeding that's what's on your feed and your timeline's just full of it.
definitely, bro.
Easy to get caught up in it, and I mean, let's be real, like we're Mexicans, man. We grew up in a family. We grew up with families that love fucking cheese, man, dude, and they love fucking gossip, and they love, the shit talking. Oh, did you see what your tia was wearing and all that shit? Like,
Yeah, for sure.
so we naturally kind of gravitate towards that shit, and sometimes I have to pull myself away so I don't get caught up.
Yeah, man, it's interesting. It's very like the world like is revealing itself, which I know it's been doing the last couple of years. But oof, D, and now we got this audio back on. I see it. What's in the deck today?
We got the first compilation album from the G Unit crew, "Beg for Mercy."
Man, fun fact. I know we just said this on the revision of this, but this album dropped on the same day as the Black Album and Tupac Resurrection.
That's wild. That's wild. Like I said, I'm pretty sure then I bought all of them on the same day.
And this went on to sell 2.7 million records and was certified double platinum. Sold 193,000 and still opened up number 3 on the Billboard
Wow.
charts. And man, we said earlier, just set the standard of the sound that was going to happen in the next couple of years with this whole clique.
And that's when going platinum was a thing, guys. Like selling a million records was not a, especially for a
sneeze
not
at.
pop. Yeah, the fucking Destiny's Child was selling a million records, but not rappers. And so to get a rapper go platinum was a pretty big deal back then.
And just the production team we have on this. We were talking about that earlier. We got High Tech, Dre Storch,
Man.
Louis Redo, Eminem, Mr. Porter, Red Spider, Mini Mafia, Jake One, Knots, High Tech, like I said, No ID, Megahertz, Shaw Money XL, DJ Khalil, Needles,
Man.
Sam Snead makes an appearance.
It's all over the place,
it is
like in a good way.
And it's all, we said Dre's group that he would use in the next couple of years.
Yeah, they all played their part. A lot of the piano licks you hear over the years are from Scott Storch. Knots and High Tech brought kind of a Midwest and East Coast vibe to this West Coast sound. A lot of these drums came from High Tech. Yeah, man, his I want to say little his tree of producers that he worked with and that just kept expanding, just banger after banger with these guys.
And the time of 2004 is such a competitive time. It's only 9 months after Get Rich or Die Trying drops, and I'm sure most rappers would have said, "Hey, I want to go into my single. I want to go into the next one. What's the next one?" And I'm sure there was a fight with Aftermath, Interscope, saying we need the world wants another 50 album, and they decided to go with the crew.
Well, 50 always was a businessman, and 50 saw the vision, man. And we've talked about it before. He gave songs away, man. A lot of these beats were probably made for 50 to put on an album, and 50 gave them to the crew and said, "Let's make something," because he knew, if I'm big, and then I get 2 or 3 dudes who can go big, we're just collecting extra money, man. We're making more, and that's 50's a businessman through and through.
And it could have been some modern NWA stuff,
Absolutely.
This could have been set up as the next NWA.
Yep.
And no, it's so nice to live through it, and it's nice if we could have no static.
Guys, we are our own production team.
Man,
Well,
we
I'm
are
I'm bullshitting. He is our production team.
horrible at it too,
Yeah,
by the way.
but you know what? Mom and Pop, we're here. We're doing it.
And we're gonna open up with the opening track with G Unit Beg for Mercy. It's gonna be G Unit, produced by High Tech.
High tech, right out the box, man. And it's I love that 50's like, let's introduce you to the squad. Like right off the bat, he's already shouting out names. You know, he's gonna let you know who these dudes are because he's giving you the crew, man. He's letting you know these are the guys who are gonna rock with me, and we're gonna go through this together. So it's pretty cool, man. You know, you always hear about rappers. I'm gonna put my boys on. He fucking did it.
And 50 comes with the classic 50 flow, and the first voice we hear on this is Young Buck.
Crazy.
And love, man, especially during this time, I'm such a Young Buck fan, and it was nice to see him. You know, he has a nice flow on this one. I really enjoyed the beat. First of all, definitely a High Tech beat.
Yeah, that piano loop is cool.
Oh yeah,
the drums, the snares,
and just that clap. That's the classic High Tech clap, in my opinion.
Yep. Yeah, you get that, and it's cool because he would do that for G Unit. He'd do the same thing for Quilly. You know what I mean? Yeah, like he took his sound and he made it work with no matter what rapper he was working with.
And we got 50. The loco. He's kind of making fun of his own rhyming pattern, and 50 he is the he perfected the slow flow. He says it on here too, and they're really holding down that flag of G Unit, Aftermath, Interscope, and just to have that muscle backing you at the time, I'm sure it was unreal, and it's nice to hear it, man. And man, like I said, Lloyd Banks is my guy, and just the way Banks is flowing on this, man, it's beautiful.
He shines, man, and I think what's cool about these three is they all complement each other. You got 50, who's more of like he's kind of funny. He's got the slow flow. He don't mind cracking some jokes in his rhymes, and then you got Banks, who's like the technically perfect lyricist. You know what I mean? Like his shit, like when you listen, like his doubles hit like at the same time the kicks hit. Like it's very technical shit. Mm-hmm. And then you got Buck, who can rhyme and can bounce, but he's just coming on some gangster shit. So you get something different from all three of them, but it works well, man.
And I think who'd have thought, man? And this is like a narrative in all throughout this whole album. 3 different styles. The beats, man, complement all three of their styles. Sometimes 4 when Yayo comes on.
Oh, yeah.
These beats complement all their styles, dude. Just to have one beat that could cater to 3 different rappers who are, I'll give Banks and 50 that New York vibe, but Buck really, man, it's a different rapper.
Buck is a southern dude, man.
Yeah, dude.
And he's got that twang in his voice. Mm-hmm. He's got the bounce in his rhyme. But it just, like you said, it works. They all bring something different to the table and makes a hell of a meal, man.
No, it was beautiful, man. And just really holding down G Unit.
Is this the first we get the?
Yeah, I think that's the first time that it became a mainstay, bro.
Yeah, that was. I mean, that was in commercials and shit. Like that was big.
What did you think the first time you heard this album when it was fresh out the package? When you bought it with the Black Album and Resurrection, which were 2 big albums at the time, too.
Hell yeah.
You know, what were you thinking when you first? I'm gonna pop this in. What was your expectations?
So the likelihood is I bought it thinking this is going to be the continuation of Get Rich or Die Trying, and not what I got at all. I mean, there's 50's not even on every song. You know, he doesn't even have a verse on every song. So the compilation album was a big thing back then. So people were putting their boys on. The Bay always had these compilation albums where it'd have a random name and it'd have 12 songs by 12 different people, and you just got to learn who all these people were. So getting to know it, but when you have a 50 cosign, that was big at the time. So you knew he wasn't pulling out bullshit. You knew he wasn't putting out whack. So you knew it was going to be something. It's just, all right, who are these dudes and what am I listening for?
And just like you said, 9 months after the biggest album, probably recent memories, those early 2000s, it was only Pimp Juice and Hove and M, and here comes 50 just bringing a whole. And this wasn't like, and no disrespect to D12, right? Like Eminem would do this too for his boys, but this is just levels to it, in my opinion. This is a very different outlook, a very different group cut, and
different levels of talent too. I mean,
yes, definitely.
We've had a conversation about Banks being one of the best lyricists ever. No disrespect to D12, but we weren't having those conversations about. I'm not going to say names, but
No, they
we
weren't.
weren't having those conversations about those dudes.
Definitely. And then next we have popping them
Man.
things.
Whew.
What a memorable beat, album, or cut. They all come with the heat.
All of
and
them. All of them. 50 comes out, lets you know he now resides in a new tax bracket,
Yes,
and
he
he once he hit that level of fame, success, fortune, whatever you want to call it, that motherfucker had no problems letting you know about it. He's like, and it fit his personality. It fit that kind of troll personality that he has, and he made it work, man. And it didn't come off as douchey. It came off as fun.
And with Scott Storch and Dre on this production,
Man.
Good lord, dude. And this is one of the biggest songs I think of that whole era, dude.
Oh
Like
my
Popping the Things
God,
was.
dude. The quick piano lick, the dun 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 dun, like it just everything fit perfect, man. Banks jumps on and fucking steals the show.
Oh yeah.
Banks. So I wore this hat specifically
Okay.
because he says on there, I put G's on your fitted like a Negro Leagues.
Oh my god, yeah.
This is the hat he's talking about.
That's what it was.
That's
oh
the
my
hat he's talking
God.
about. The Homestead Grays, Negro League baseball team. Like this is what he's talking about. When especially now with my hat thing on a whole new level. Like I heard that, I rewound it like 2 or 3 times.
I didn't have no idea, bro.
Yep.
That's what.
Yes, sir.
Man, that's.
Yes, sir.
We gotta put that spotlight. Hopefully without the static.
Right.
Good.
Right.
God.
No. But yeah, I mean, line after line, repeats after repeat, shit that makes you rewind, and then Buck comes in and bounces this beat Southern style and kills it.
Oh yeah.
Kills it.
And my guy 50 just comes out with the shots too.
Yeah.
Now I kicked her ass out. Now we back like friends like Puppy and Steve Stout. Like kick the grass around my click so I can see these snakes. You see them back in the hood because I see they fake. I preach a sermon about my paper like I'm Creflo Dollar. I poppy punk like I pop my collar. I'm confused. I like Megan, Monica, and Maya. Missy's freaky and Brandy shot up. Like, man.
And it's funny, and you'll get this a couple times in this album. Like it's not even a diss track, but he'll find a way to diss somebody, and it fucking cracks me up every time. Like he's never lacking an opportunity to take a shot at somebody.
I got a fetish for the stones. I'm heavy on the ice, man. If I ain't got a pistol on me, I got a knife, fam. It's no, and they're spitting their shit on
Oh
here.
yeah,
Like,
of course.
popping the things is really like, hey, I got man.
Yeah, I would.
Because I put G's in your face like the Negro League.
Ooh.
Good God, I did not know that, D. What a that's a gem right there,
Yes.
bro. I had no idea.
Banks just it's hard to explain if you don't get it. Like his technical ability, it's like Rakim level type shit. Like when he writes in a certain way that every word has purpose. Every word is leading to the next fucking rhyme, to the next bar.
Buckets are so incredible,
It's so
bro.
good, man.
And like I've been to LA for a year now, so I don't see no seeds. After I'm done, I'm clapping the clue. And dude, just like I guess we just talked about this line right here, but I put G's on your face like the Negro League. I got connects. I don't need no weed. I've been in LA for a year now, so I don't see no seeds. Like he just, oh my God,
Yes.
my crew went wild like the Jamaicans in Kingston. Nothing but bling bling in your face, boy. That's why my neck shine like the one of the shirts that Puffy and Mace wore. And it's like, man. She had my balls head first like a soccer star. You can only stand next to me if you're proper. I take care of the birds like an animal doctor.
Damn.
Oh my God. I've been out here buzzing. You slept on me, and so I'm out with revenge like one of Bin Laden's cousins.
Damn.
Dude, Banks is. This is kind of why I'm like, yo, I can see the argument with Fabo.
And as the album goes on too, you'll start to see his versatility too.
Oh my God.
Like he you wanna talk shit, cool, he's got it. You wanna spit some like real intelligent shit, he's got it. You wanna spit to your girl, he's got you there too.
Read the paper, look at the news. We're on the front stage, and we in Bahamas with AKs on the stage.
Damn.
Young Buck really came different with this.
Buck was.
He probably had one of the. You could say this could be the best verse of all of them.
Absolutely.
God, he flows on this.
Absolutely.
Gio to get in mind. I know some artists are starving, but the game, like they rich. But to me, this shit funny. I know you see me coming because I'm on the front of the Maybach and say payback for those who hating on me. And he's repping for Snoop. You hear the game reference. You know, oh man, most of my enemies dead. I got about 2 left.
Yeah.
I'll never forget that shit, bro.
What I noticed most listening to this album was I forgot how cool Buck's voice was.
Yes.
Like he had a really cool sounding
Yes.
voice, and as time went on and he had whatever struggles he had, he just didn't have that voice anymore. But this album and the first two solo albums, like his voice was something special, man.
My boy was hungry, bro. That's what
Yeah.
it was. He was so hungry, man. Can you hear me? I think I can. Okay, perfect. I'm trying to get my bars up here.
Yeah.
No, he was so hungry, and you can hear that. And this was the beginning of that band. He could outshine. He wasn't doing the pockets that Banks was, but what he was saying was so catchy with his voice, in my opinion.
And like we keep saying, it was three different styles that came together and just worked perfect together.
Yeah, it was perfect. And popping in Storch and Dre, man. Can we just the beat?
It's a hell of a combo.
Yeah, man. This whole beat was crazy, and it wasn't the only crazy beat they had. But the next song we have was My Buddy.
My buddy.
And man, it's crazy how Eminem and a couple guys produced this. This is one of my favorite ones. And yeah, you could say that this is Me and My Girlfriend. I Gave You Power. This is Ode to Their Gun.
Yeah, it's not a new concept. But the funny part, do you know My Buddy? It was a toy. It was a toy doll that Chucky was based off of.
Okay.
It was like a toy, like in the 80s, and it's called My Buddy, and that was the commercial hook is My Buddy. My buddy, wherever he goes, we go. And it's like a kid running around with his doll that wore overalls and shit. And so that's kind of where they pull it from, and that's what Chucky was based off of.
Did not know that.
And so this whole thing is from the commercial, but, they flipped it like Nas did and like, Pac did, and it became My Buddy Was My Gun. So not a new concept, but still dope. You know what I mean? Like they do it their own way.
And it really stands out. I know we talked about this a lot. It's 50's songwriting.
Yes.
And just him on the chorus the last few songs, bro. 50 makes hits.
Yes, he does.
And it's just, these choruses aren't the most intricate things. You're not going to learn anything off of it, but
they're catchy.
So catchy. He brings the beat out in a weird way. Like, usually it's the instrumental that brings the voice out. Like, no, his voice really brings the beat out in these ones. And My Buddy's, it's one of those classics on this album, man. I loved it.
And I think about, like, 50's voice, and we talk about how he's slow and deliberate with his rhymes. Especially when I was coming up, when you talk to any adult about hip hop, they'd be like, "Well, I can't understand the word they say." Mm-hmm. You get that all the time, dude. And I was like, I used to laugh because my parents were like, "I can't understand a word they say," but they knew they cussed a lot. And I'm like, if you can't understand them, how do you know he's cussing so much? But it's another conversation for another day. But I wonder if because 50 was slow and deliberate and you could hear everything really clear, that made him more accessible to middle America and people who weren't really into hip hop as much. And it made it something accessible for them.
Definitely.
Just a thought.
And Lloyd Banks, bro, just what a beautiful verse, man.
Man.
I was listening to it this morning, and just the way he said, "One screws will make a bastard fall, grass can crawl. You need to bulletproof vest, mask and all. Bring your buddy when it's time to roam. Cause I got hit the last time I left mine at home. My hand blinked for a platinum to shine his chrome. He even got closet space inside my home. He ain't never been broke, he glitchless. He's so reliable. I bought a rubber coat for Christmas."
Damn.
Like, dude, he's essentially he's paying homage to his gun, bro.
Yeah.
And
which is funny when you think about it. It's like, man, this motherfucker wrote a love letter to his gun, but
I bought a rubber coat for Christmas, infrared beam, the scope for distance.
It's such a cool concept. And this was the one where I really noticed like his ad libs and how like his ad lib wasn't just a word, it was a word that led to the beginning of the next bar. Oh my God, yeah. This is beautiful, man.
And dude, 50, 50 just come with that smooth, slow flow, but he's saying so much too, man. It's like you meet him as your destination, hell or heaven, because I only bring him out for that 187. Shout out to episode 187.
Oh,
you don't have a heart, so I keep feeding him shells. You get it popping in the hood, so his name rebels. Oh my God, dude.
And that's the thing is that like there's so many of those moments, those rewind moments. So back in the days, guys, you actually had to rewind it to hear it again. You couldn't just push a button and it went back 10 seconds. Yeah, like you had to fucking push a button, hope it got back far enough. So to hear those things again and to be reminded that all these motherfuckers could spit, and while 50 gets, we talk about the catchy hooks and we talk about the radio joints and the stuff that became fucking iconic all across music. The man could spit.
Yeah, bro.
He was spitting, and that's why he got the respect from the hip hop community too. It wasn't just pop shit.
And my boy Buck, just man, we've been through it all. Yeah, we both living. We've been in the box, but we still spitting. when there was beef, you even played your position, got under the seat until we spotted our victim. Like, dude, he's talking like it's. I love those concept songs where you could talk about essentially is,
Yeah.
you know, they're talking to their, it's like they're literally talking to their gun and sharing it to the world, and it's
It's just a different level of creativity, and
so
it's a
clever.
small. It may be just a small thing,
Mm-hmm.
but it takes it from every album is them talking about this shit, grabbing their dick, whatever, talking about guns. Like they took it to a different level, and made it something that wasn't so common, and it just takes you to another place when you listen to something like that.
Yeah, man. And like, so this has been a concept that's been done over and over again, right?
Right.
Talking about their guns and shit.
Yeah.
But this is, I felt like it was very clever, and just the timing was everything on this one, and this beat catered to all three of their styles,
Yep.
and
Yep.
Buck shined again, dude. Just it was beautiful, man. Like this is gonna be a common thing, but this was a beautiful song,
And I wonder if it was intentional that Buck wraps up a lot of these songs. He's hitting cleanup on a lot of these things, and I wonder if it was like, man, he's coming with something that we're going to throw out there, and we
Bro,
want to wrap it up with him.
He hit the river too, and I think it was on Buck the World or straight out Castro. He's a cleanup man.
Yep.
I'm the cleanup man. Like,
Right.
You're so right. Like, dude,
Makes
he
sense.
does.
Yeah,
he does
I
that
mean,
shit. Yeah,
he's had the last verse on the first first three songs maybe.
for sure. 50 Cent, I'm So Hood, right?
Mm-hmm.
Next one up, Eminem produced it. I really felt like this is kind of like his How to Rob Part 2.
So
Did you put that in
I was thinking, nope, but mine says he's been trolling.
Yeah.
The dude, he's been at it.
Because he's talking that shit. Like,
Oh, man,
little
God.
Tyrone Tyler his ass was holding that gap down. I would think it's his fault because he listened to back down. Bobby was a fucking bum. He packs now. And, just the lunatics, the Lost Boys, Cheeks his ass. Cheeks is whack now. Country Blue Trial, the crackers got him on the back now. Like, dude, he just really wolfing his shit about people.
And
around
it's
his
funny
block.
because you never knew with 50 if he was actually going at somebody or if your name just got thrown in there because he was cool with you and he didn't mind. I remember in How to Rob, everybody's like, damn, he went at Pun?
Yeah.
And I remember that was a big thing, dude, because nobody had really gone at Pun because who was going to rap with him? You know what I mean? But he did, and he didn't really care. And I don't know if Pun ever took offense to it, but he was like, everybody's free game, whether I like you or not.
And I think we talked about that a couple pods ago. Like, when Pun did kind of respond to that 50 Cent rapper, go ahead, it's funny, but in real life, I'll blow your motherfucking head off. Like,
yeah.
Dude, what a beef that would have been.
My God.
Like,
My God.
dude, people, man, Capital Punishment is something we definitely need to mark on the list, bro. What an album.
Yeah, we talk about like technical rhyme spitters. Like maybe, we're talking, what is it? Top 5 dead or alive?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's right up there.
And so this is what we're talking about, the Wayne thing. People like Pun and Big and Pot,
Yeah.
they don't get to go through what Wayne's going through right now.
Right.
20 years in the
Exactly.
game. They're gone. Big Al just, it was 30 years the other day.
Yesterday.
Big Al
I think
passed away.
yesterday.
Yeah, 30 years. Wow. So
Crazy.
like, these guys did have the little Wayne curse that Wayne's having, where you get to put out bad music because you didn't have enough time. Wayne, is that Wayne's fault because he was able to live?
You know
what
what's
I'm
funny,
saying?
man? Like think of like a rock and roll band. You got
Yeah.
like the Rolling Stones who've been making music since the 60s.
Yeah, for sure.
Nobody talks about the album they released 3 years ago. They talk about the album they released in like 1967. You know what I mean?
Ed
like,
Sullivan Show. Shit.
yeah, And it's just how it is in music, man. Like when you reach a certain level of success, people want that top level shit. They're not trying to hear your new stuff all the time. Like if we went to see a concert, Lil Wayne in concert, and he's like, I'm gonna do 3 tracks off my new album. I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't pay for this. Like this isn't what I want.
And it's, I don't know, just with these, I guess we'll go back to, we kind of got off track with Big Pun. Sorry.
We
My
always
bad,
do.
but we always do, yeah. for
There's
sure.
there's a lot of tangents in this ride.
Oh, man. Again, 50 comes with another good, I won't say good verse. He's, this is, again, this is his solo track, too.
Yep.
This is the only
Everybody
song
got
I
one.
think he has just by himself.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it is his only one.
Yeah, for sure.
Buck's got one coming up.
And he's known to spit, with the Ghetto Quran and, How to Rob. He's always going to do his shit talking, but he's really talking about the people around his hood. And I really enjoyed this, man. It kind of felt like a filler in a weird way, but what Eminem production, 50 at this time, it's memorable. Not my favorite song on the album, but it was definitely memorable.
Yeah, definitely not skip. And with these albums too, like it was definitely part of the quantity over quality era where. I mean, and we get to it towards the back end where they're just throwing shit on there to say I got 20-something tracks.
Definitely,
you know what I mean?
definitely.
And so like while it's not a bad song, like if he were to make an album now, I don't know if it would make the cut.
Yeah, for sure. I know this one's always gonna make the code, no matter what album, man. Stunt 101, dude. People don't understand the word stunt was such a crazy thing, and
I'll show you how to stunt.
do you remember when there was this freestyle? He's like, "You just mad because I'm stunt," or
Just mad because I'm styling on you.
Oh, styling on you.
you.
But
That
still,
was,
stunt
was that
styling.
Cameron?
Dude, I don't know, but he slapped the show.
Yeah.
That's
No.
what-
It was on Making the Band. That was
Was
on Making
it?
the
Oh
Band.
my
Yeah.
God.
I think so. I don't remember. But yeah.
that's when this is the time too. Where this is like the new word. Like oh no,
Yeah.
like Ratchet came out. Like
Yeah,
this is the word stunt.
Stunting on
And
someone.
this is how my wrist stay rocked up, my TVs pop up in my Maybach Benz.
I'll show you how to stunt.
Yeah, man. Like you can't see me. My Bentley GT got the smoke gray tint. Again, 50 Cent killing the hooks, man. Love it.
The
Love
hooks
it, I
are
love it.
great, and this is another like 50 will let you know he's got some money.
7 Series BM, 6 Series bands, 24 inches Giovanni rims. I don't even know what the hell those are. But
I was just gonna say I didn't know what any of that.
I don't know
was
what
when
the
you were
fuck
talking
that
about
was,
it.
but it
Man.
sounds nice.
I drove a Honda Civic, with fucking no air conditioning. I didn't know anything about whatever Benz he was talking about.
They say I've changed, man. I'm getting paper. I'm flashy. They like me better when I'm fucked up and ashy. Oh my god, my royalty checks the rebirth of Liberace. Stunt so hard, everybody gotta watch me. I don't really care if it's platinum or white gold, as long as the VS bling. Look at the light show, man, dude. Like,
And this was, like, what's the ultimate stunt? He's talking about his own clothes and shoes and shit in this song. Like, he had his own shoes. Were they great? No, but he had his own shoe. Like,
this is one of those songs too. When we talk about the massacre, these songs could have fit
Absolutely.
on the massacre. He gave these songs away to my guys, and I love G Unit.
that's 50 the Businessman.
God, dude, he gave these are hits. Like this is like man. I'm sensing a lot of tension now that I'm rapping, but the kids used to look up to you. What happened? My guy,
Like the way he drops his voice, kind of gets that
God.
like conversation going like that. Fucking Banks, man.
Me on the contrary, hand covered with platinum, different colored coupes, but I'm in love with the black one. Oh my god. This is just man, this a beat like this, bro, and man, didn't Mr. Porter produce this one?
Was it Porter?
I think it was Mr. Porter. Yeah, it was Mr. Porter, dude.
Man.
Just what a fucking
Beautiful,
beat,
beautiful.
man.
My first note, I love everything about this song.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah, for sure. I just blue Yankee fitted G Unit sneakers. Like people don't understand. Like
Right, that was
this was the time. This was the time, bro. Beautiful.
and it's funny because like people think of Blue Yankee Fitted and it's like, oh, they're from New York, Yankee fans. Like the Blue Yankee Fitted is like worldwide shit.
Yeah.
That's like people who don't know baseball
Yeah.
and fucking whatever stand they rock Blue Yankee Fitteds. I mean, like that's like such a thing that I don't know if people realize how big it was. Like just a regular Blue Yankee Fitted.
Yeah.
And they talking about that shit. But in my notes it says Bank steals every song so far.
Yeah.
But what Buck comes within this fucking
bro.
my god.
Chain so icy, you don't have to like me. The throwback jersey with the throwback Nikes. I know you probably seen me with Cash Woody back in the days. The only thing changed is the numbers on the range. I brought me in old school and blew out the brains. I rocked the mic tour. I threw off my chain. Like he's Buck, man. People, they think of Buck, this guy crying on the phone and his little his
begging for
love
money
life
and
and
shit.
shit. No, bro, this man Buck was the guy.
Yeah.
He was. Man, and I love T.I. They're lucky this man didn't keep that fire going.
Oh, no.
Because Buck could have made a run for it, bro.
He
Oh,
had
my God,
he had
bro.
everything behind him and ready to go.
People don't
This verse right here, man. Yeah, because 50 starts off and you're like, oh hell yeah, and then Banks comes, you're like, pfft. But then Buck comes and he's like, watch out.
Yeah, dude. This
Both
is,
you guys move aside. This one was the one right here.
I can't even walk through the mall no more. I just pull up, get out, and get all the hoes. They never see the doors lit up on the car before. Dude, we'll talk about that when Straight House Cash comes around. But,
Oh, man.
but Buck, dude, he could have. I'm thinking, his 2 albums are great.
Yeah.
He could have made a run for that crown, bro.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah. He was well on his way to that Jeezy. Ti. He was gonna be in that conversation.
And he had him on Stomp. We all remember what Stomp was about. Like,
Oh,
dude, he held his own, bro. Like I've always felt like, man, just crazy times, dude. Just crazy. In another world, Buck
And just a
was that
quick
guy.
side note, Buck had one of the dopest album covers ever.
Yeah, dog.
And it had the sleeve that went over it with the gold teeth coming out of the ski mask.
Yeah, man.
Man, and it was like textured.
Dude, yeah, Buck is the
Packaging was dope.
Yeah, man, there was money behind that, bro.
Yes, sir.
So much
Yes,
money
sir.
behind that. This is one of my favorite songs, Stunt 101. Great. And then we know, gotta do something for the ladies. Next song, one of my favorites on here. Want to Get to Know You.
Man.
Oh, like my guy Joe. This is kind of Joe was from your era too,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Like to see Joe in this, what were you thinking?
Joe, I mean, Joe saying don't want to be a player. There's Joe.
Yes, definitely.
He was,
definitely.
and then he comes on this one, and Joe's voice is smooth, man. I'm not like a huge R&B dude, but Joe's voice, man, like he was the go-to song for the ladies in hip hop for a minute.
My guy Buck comes out with the verse.
Yes, sir.
Oh my god.
Gucci boots, same color as mine, dude. That was my favorite line.
Your Gucci boots. Yeah, man. He's visualize my name tattooed on that ass, baby. Jump on this Hollywood. Let's go smoke some of that Bob Marley. Sip some Bacardi and pull up to the after party.
I always love the way he said Bob Marley.
Yeah, though he has like you said, he has that southern.
Yes, that drawl, man. But it's not like, there's some southern dude that like it almost becomes hard to understand. Like it's never like that with him. Like he stays southern while still being like very clear and deliberate with his words.
And Red Spider just kills the man. This is like I couldn't even tell you. The beat always. This is kind of a West Coast album in a way too.
The whole damn thing is a West Coast album.
Red Spider just makes it blend, dude. This is just hip hop.
Yep.
This is just that. You could put LL on this shit, bro, and he would have killed it.
And that was my whole thing with Banks through this whole album, and then you will get to his next album, like Karma. Like Banks was that LL Cool J. Like you threw him on the song for the ladies, and Banks killed it every single time. We'll see it down the road too.
Yeah, this is nice, man.
But this one was perfect for the radio, perfect summertime in the car, perfect for TV, the videos. This would come on in the club early in the night. People would hear it. You got your drink in hand, bobbing your head.
What a time!
Like, it was a beautiful time, man. This was what year was this again?
This is 04, I believe.
04?
04, man.
So I'm 20.
Yeah, this late 03.
I'm 25. Man, I was living a hell of a life. I was living a hell of a life, guys.
My guy Banks is floating on this, man. Like, man, lately she's been frustrated with the bother. Wonder why I don't call her. Maybe because I'm busy. She needs someone to spoil it. It gets annoying from time to time. I gotta ignore in order to let her know we friends and nothing more. Like,
let her call me by my government name.
Oh,
that one right there.
Yeah, make her feel special. Let her call me by my government name.
Man.
Her panties wet or fame, found a little of my chain. I wonder if I wasn't entertaining, would she remain? Surrounding me, hounding me, trying to be my own man. I'm not your boyfriend, I'm your home man. Oh, God.
Damn it.
If 50 really come on, man, just put the cherry on top, bro.
Yes.
This 50, this is what he do. And
it's so funny because, like, it's almost like I don't have to do shit in this song. Like not that it's bad at all. Don't get me wrong, but it was like I don't need to pull out my best verse in this. Like, I'm gonna save my best verse for something else because these dudes killed it.
And he has that flow, man. Let me ride on you, can ride on me. We could do it all night. We could have a ball night, like. And then Joe just closes it out.
Yes.
And
Beautiful song.
Great song for the radio at the time. Still, it holds up now.
Yep.
Timeless is something that's really, really used by everybody, but man, super timeless, bro.
And when it comes to songs like this and the radio joints and the club joints and I kind of use my wife as a gauge. And if she'll still bob her head to these things, that means it kind of dude, this one and Karma, they're still on playlists that'll get rocked in the house and we're bobbing our heads left and right, man.
Next one, Groupie Love. Listening to it today, I'm thinking, God damn, that sounds like Butch Cassidy. Turns out, Butch Cassidy.
Is it Butch Cassidy?
It is Butch Cassidy, bro. This morning I'm watching Dish like at 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna put my Dre beats on and my little ones, the big ones on.
Look at this man helping out around the house. Good husbandship right there, bro.
Man.
7 o'clock in the morning, I was still snoring.
Man, I was doing. I need to listen to this album again, bro. Yeah. Like, I gotta have a fresh. And I was like, man, this sounds like fucking Butch. And I look up, it is Butch
That's
Cassidy. I
dope.
was really happy with my ear.
Nice.
He just had that, man.
Isn't
And,
it fun when shit like that happens?
yeah. I just like because Butch Cassidy isn't a household name.
No,
You gotta
that's,
listen.
and that's some deep West Coast.
Yeah,
That's a pull from the West Coast.
Yeah,
right
you
there.
gotta listen to some shit, man. And be like, oh, that sounds like Butch. And it
So
tripped
for those
me
of you
out.
guys who don't know, so there's Nate Dogg,
Oh yeah.
and then there was Cocaine,
Oh, yeah.
who was kind of like the Nate Dogg on a lower level,
Mm-hmm.
and then got Butch Cassidy, who was like Timu Cocaine, who was like Dime Store,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm talking shit, guys, not being disrespectful, even though it sounds hella disrespectful, but no, there was like levels to it.
There
You
was
had
levels
Nate
to
Dogg,
it.
that was the guy. Cocaine was right after that. If you couldn't get Nate Dogg, Cocaine was like a viable option.
Yes, for sure.
And then Butch Cassidy kind of did his own thing, and so it was a cool. You had those three that gave similar kind of hooks, but in their own different, unique style and voice.
And I love this. I love the attempt.
Yes.
Just wasn't my favorite cut. This one.
This is what they would call these days a bop.
Yeah, this
It was
is
definitely. I just thought it was funny that it went from "I want to get to know you," like talking about maybe settling down with this one, and then you go straight to groupie love. These are all the chicks that I hooked up with on tour.
Treat me like a lollipop, lick me, baby. They lick Dr. Dre and Shady. It was just one of those filler
Right.
tracks. And I'm not a big fan of Yayo, and Yayo
Right.
comes on with sometimes rhyme slow, sometimes it rhyme quick.
Yep.
And I get it. Anybody can rhyme quick with their damn male body part. I get it. Wasn't my favorite thing. The beat outshined the song. But that's cool, whatever. I love you on the R. Kelly shit. Your bitch is very grown.
Damn. Jesus.
God damn.
50 just,
That was Yayo, bro. Yeah.
Oh, that was Yayo?
Yeah,
That was Yayo?
Yeah, man.
Everybody's a target. Everybody's a target.
Especially at this time, man.
Yeah. It's the club joint, man. It was that bop. It was definitely something that, it probably didn't blow up, but you know what made me laugh? Or not laugh, it really took me back, dude. They talked about walking through the mall.
Yeah.
Dude, hanging out the mall.
Was the shit.
Shout out to, my compa, Mr. Carbajal, Luke Carbajal. Dude, like, he would call me up and he's like, hey, let's go to the mall. And we would just go walk around the mall,
I wish we could
trying to get phone numbers and stuff,
It ain't like that no more, bro.
Those were the days, guys.
Yeah,
Those were the
definitely.
days. Now you go to the mall and it ain't nothing but, like, flea market stores and
Fucking-
you might get shot.
Yeah, dude, fucking little kids over here about Kern County activities and shit, man. Trying to fight grown motherfuckers. 12-year-old motherfuckers trying to beat up a grown ass man. Damn.
I told you my story from this past weekend.
Oh,
Young dudes are always trying to check me, man.
Dude, I'm bad. Is this a bad time for you to tell the USC story?
Oh my god!
my God.
I mean, there's the USC story. There's the mall story. There's the fair. There's
Which one hurts the most?
the fair.
Okay,
The fair.
Can we do like a condensed version of the fair story?
Quick story. I'm at the fair. Got my kids. One of my daughters in a wheelchair, so my wife takes the other two, goes to get on a ride. We're in the kids section. I got my daughter in the wheelchair, and like three dudes come running up behind. Three young kids. They're probably 13, 14 years old. And two of them were about to jump this one kid. And I'm like, man, I got my family out here. So I'm like, this ain't happening right here. This isn't going to happen right here. I got a wheelchair. I got a kid in a wheelchair. I got a big old bag of kettle corn that I'm, eating. And one of the dudes looks and he's all, fuck you, old man. Mind you, I was 20. I wasn't even 30 years old yet. I'm young. And so I start looking over my shoulder thinking, man, some old dude came to back me up. And then I turned and looked, and I was like, oh, wait, he called me old. And I got mad, and it really hurt. And I was like, man, fuck you, I ain't old. I got kettle corn and a kid in a wheelchair with me. And I'm like, fuck you, I ain't old. And so then the dude who was about to get jumped keeps talking shit. And I'm like, I'm trying to protect you, man. Like, get up. All you guys get out of here. And I probably went home and cried. But he said, fuck you, old man. And I looked around for the old man. I was like, oh, hell yeah, some old man's got my back. Nope. I was the old man, guys. Oh, man. It's still one of my favorite stories to tell, man.
We said me and my first showtime, hey, fuck you, old man.
Oh, man. Like, I'll tell Melissa will just laugh because, like, they were, like, in line and just saw it from afar. Probably didn't know any of the words that were happening. And I got, like, a whole yard of kettle corn, dude. I got the big bag. I was all happy. Fucking fingers all sugary. It's bad. was bad, man.
That's fucked up. You
Fuck
told
you
me
all,
that.
man.
That's how you do, bro.
I haven't been back to the fair since. PTSD, man. I haven't been back yet.
Fuck you, man.
Oh,
That's
man.
some great shit.
Well, it's so. Then I unlocked her wheelchair. I was like, "We're getting out of here." I'm pushing her wheelchair. I was like, "Where you guys?" I was fucking mad.
Oh,
That one hurt. That one hurt.
That's great, bro.
Took me to a whole different level of age right there.
That's how you knew, bro. That's how you knew. Better ask somebody, man. Better ask somebody. Jake won on this one, bro.
Jake.
Oh my god.
I love that Jake one just kind of found his way into different stuff. He's not this well-known producer. He's not the go-to dude, but I mean the man found himself on banger after banger. He found himself working with dudes like Freddie Fox, but he made the John Cena song, like one of the most well-known songs ever.
He just did a breakdown because I think DJ who was it? He was with DJ Drama when he got in trouble with the mixtapes.
Yeah.
Who was it? DJ
Cannon.
The Cannon. So Cannon has this show now that produces breakdown and they recreate their hits. Dude, it took Jake one literally 6 minutes to recreate that John Cena.
Really?
He had a couple samples and just added like maybe 2 drums, bro, and everything there is essentially a sample, like everything in hip hop is now. But dude, he had no idea it was gonna be what it was.
Did anybody? I mean, come on. He released an album. There's 2 dope ones. There's one where it's him and Freeway. That album was ridiculous. That one's so good. But he released like a compilation album. I don't remember the name of it. I remember White Van Music. Yes, sir.
Hey, my guy Keep the Sneak.
Keep the Sneak is on. And he worked with such a wide range. Brother Ali's on there.
Young Buck's on there.
There's such a wide range of people on that album.
I'll never forget when you
and the
gave me
dude's
that
from
one.
Seattle. It's not like he's from like some big hip hop hub. Like he's from Seattle.
You gave me that album, bro. I've never, because
Beautiful.
man, dude, Soil Raps.
Yes.
Oh man, Sippy Yak. Oh my god. I earned
So good.
no respect for fucking Keek at that point because Jake one was a hip hop producer, not from Oakland. So I'm like, what the fuck's Keek?
Right.
And dude, I don't know if he created that in the studio with Keek the Sneak, but it sounds like that beat was made especially for Keek the Sneak. Like it was grimy and. I still have hella grimy, like just.
And the thing about those type of producers is they go in and make a beat with somebody in mind.
Yeah, man.
Like you hear the stories about like, was it Buck Wild made Whoa for Pun, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or was it Pun or DMX? Just one of the two.
For sure.
And he didn't want it, and I'm like, damn. I start thinking about Pun rapping over Whoa, man.
And he would just hit him every time with a bar.
Yes.
I couldn't imagine.
So when those type of producers, those are real deal dudes. Like when they go into it making a whole, Kanye talks about it at the end of College Dropout, where he's like, I made this specifically for DMX.
Yeah, for sure.
And he didn't want it, so he ended up going to Jay.
And again, Jake one just 50 Cent kills this hook, man. If you don't know who I be, you better ask somebody. And Banks just come from the big city. The streets corrupt now. I'm rolling snub noses to heat you up out here. And you can do anything to reach a buck, because when you broke, you can't afford to sneak. You can't afford to fuck your sneakers up. Whew. And man, Banks is from now on. I can provide my paper straight. Family losing its legs, but I can take the weight. Something just hate, but I'll be damned if they hold me down front. Cause they didn't know me then, but they know me now. Like
there's like 9 rhyme patterns in 6 bars right there. It's wild.
That's why it's hard to read it. Like in a rhyme pattern, I think. Like Biggie's like, dude, Banks is that guy. I feel like Banks, cause his rhyming, he could go on the mic. He'd go toe anybody. I would love to hear a Lloyd Banks and Royce the 5'9" album.
Ooh.
I'm saying that now. We'll put that. Like, that's
put it out in the atmosphere.
I love Royce, bro.
Speaking of another rapper, atmosphere.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
But Buck again. Rap just comes and lays another one on her. Gave birth to a gorilla and raised him in the jungle.
Oh shit, yeah, bro. And he loves Trina. My goal is Trina by the summer. Some hate me, but they only made me go and put more ice in their mouth than baby. Julius shaking them dudes is crazy. Next time we only using Dr. Dre beats. You pay me. Take your magazine flicks. This ain't no Nelly her. Take a look at this. Got the wrist of a chemist and the heart of a hustler. Like, probably I done rob more artists than Russell. Always in trouble. Can't blame my mother. Gave birth to a gorilla and she raised him in the jungle.
Damn,
Man.
that one right there.
Yeah, man. Poppy had coke and new plates and pounds of herb. Keep my hand on my Glock and then my ears to the streets. I'm a country boy. You can hear it when I speak. Like, yeah. And my guy 50 just comes.
It does 50 things.
Oh, dude, I love it, man.
Which is cool. Like the fact that 50 could get on every song, not have to give his greatest verse, but had verses that fit perfect and worked well with the song, and saved up all those dope ass verses for the next album.
Yeah, bro.
That's a luxury that not many people have.
Oh, definitely, man. Footprints, another one, but Knots, man, crazy.
Right.
Crazy. I just feel like Buck shined on this,
Yes.
and Knots has the samples that he's used on all his beats, bro.
Yes.
It's
The woman's voice,
Oh, yeah.
singing through. So when this album came out, this was my favorite song on the whole album.
really
I
wow.
loved this fucking song. But
Wow.
now that I listen to it, the only thing that takes me out is the hook is a little clunky.
Yeah.
But man, I love this beat and I love Buck's verse.
Yeah, man.
This was my favorite song when the album first came out.
Yeah, he's storytelling, man.
Yes.
Buck shining on this one on a Knots beat. Like,
On a Knots beat.
God, dude, what
crazy.
What a crazy thing.
Like the combo is just wild.
And he kind of just as Juvie. I remember
Yeah.
as a kid I was talking like I forgot he was with Juvie because you do hear it on Bloodhound like UTP till I'm finished, you know.
Right, right.
And it's like, yo, Juvie left me in California. I don't respect that. I love him too much to be, so I'm gonna accept that. But I'm gonna step back and focus on Buck. Tired of riding yours. I'm about to buy my own truck. Like, man, got my own look. Get rich or die trying. Genius till I'm gone. Lord knows I ain't lying. Like, oh man,
Yeah.
You know what? I didn't like the hook at first.
Right.
And I listened to it today too. It is kind of clunky. It's a little.
It's a take off it's like a prayer poem, Footprints, and so I get it. Like there's 50 doesn't do anything without reason and intention, but it just that came off as something didn't quite click with it.
Hey man, dude, this is a Buck song.
Yeah,
dude.
it's all Buck, I think, is it right?
Yeah, it's 100% all Buck. No, but I love it, man. This is kind of what straight out cash flow is gonna be.
Right.
And I loved it, and again, just over a Knots beat, man.
A Knots beat.
And I loved it. And we hear Cashville for the first time.
Yes,
and
sir.
It's definitely memorable. Next up, we have Eye for an Eye. Is that what's next?
Yep, Eye for an
Eye
Eye.
for an Eye. Let me see who's this by. Oh, High Tech's back.
Yep. This is such a West Coast beat right here.
Yes,
Like this is probably the most West Coast beat on the whole album, and that's not a bad thing at all. Like all these beats could have been on a Snoop album. You know what I mean? They all could have been on a Corrupt album.
And 50 again on the damn hook, man.
Yep.
He makes it, man. He just makes it stand out. And Lloyd Banks, dude, again on a high tech beat. What a time, dude.
Man.
This was just a time, man.
It's funny because it's kind of one of those you always want what you can't get.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
there went through a time where like every album had a different producer for every song, and you'd be like, man, I wish I could just get like this balance of one producer, one album, like back in the days. And now we get that a lot. And now I'm like, damn, man, sometimes I wish I just get a little something different,
little variety.
a little variety in the
Yeah,
album. So
yeah.
it's always one of those you want what you can't get, but this is dope that it was a who's who on every song.
And this is, man, I'm trying to think of, I wish I could hear the song in real
Right.
time, but I remember Banks really killing this one, man. And
That's what I had in my notes too,
Yeah.
man. It's just this one I think was a whole nother level of Banks. Like when you see like, okay, this dude, like it's cool that he's got 50, but he was gonna make it even without 50.
yeah, bro. And Buck just comes with it, bro. And 50 killing it. And again, this is one of those songs. I think 50 just kind of said, "Here, you can have it, and I'll find
course.
more." And this is a standout, 100%.
Of course. And I think that's kind of as you go on, as we go through all these albums, that's gonna be an ongoing thing with 50. Like I could have used this for myself, but we're putting it here strategically, and it's gonna make us even bigger.
And the next one, man, Smile. Ooh. And then No ID, man, this is,
Another one. Like these are like huge producers, and they're just one after another. Like I wonder what the process was like. Are they submitting songs? Are
You
they
have
are
to,
they
bro.
commissioning these dudes? Like, hey, I need a high tech beat. Give me something.
And
Like,
like, who
how's
doesn't
this
want to be
working?
on an aftermath project?
Right?
Dre's at his best right now. Like,
Yes.
I want to be a part of this shit, bro. Like, this
And,
is like,
and you know Dre's got his hands on every one of them. He may not be in the credits, but he's got his hands on every one of these
I
beats
wonder,
somehow.
did he mix the album? I wonder if he mixed
Probably.
it.
I would
don't know.
imagine.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Because at the time, I mean, he was mixing anything aftermath.
Yeah, he had to. I'm sure he had his fingers all over this dude. Uh, and man, just no ID. Young Lloyd Banks, just man, killing this
The
man.
dude can rap for the ladies, man.
Yeah, man, this
Yeah,
is
he can take one of these smooth R&B ish beats and just flow like a hell over it and kill it every time. Like all timer when it comes to this shit sometimes. But guys, and if you haven't listened to some Banks albums, go check them out. The dude's still making relevant music today. Like the dude's got just released an album within the last like probably 4 or 5 months, and he's one of those dudes. His flow has never fallen off. He may not be working with the big producers like he used to, stuff like that. He's really big on taking young cats and putting them on, but the dude can rap. If you just want a rapper, if you're looking for something that's going to sound cool in a stadium, probably not your dude. But if you want to hear somebody rap, Banks is that guy.
and this is his cut. Like I know Banks Buck just had his with the previous song. This is all what we're gonna see on Hunger for More, which is one of my favorites too.
Yes,
and
sir.
he just talking to the ladies, bro. And you
Yep.
see, like you said, you always say like that versatility of to go to the streets, but then really go for the ladies
Yep.
too.
It was really like he's a modern. LL Cool J wasn't as street. LL Cool J was more of like a battle rap type dude who would go attitude. But it's very similar in that you want me to rap like this, I'll rap like that.
Oh, yeah.
You want me to do this, I'll do that too.
And this was man. Banks has some lines on here too, bro. It's like he that guy.
Yep.
So good that you make me want to miss award shows. I love that shit. I love that shit. I love that shit. No ID, man. Shout out to No ID.
Shout out.
Chicago in the building, man.
Sir.
Baby You Got. Let me see here. Who is this produced by? Megahertz.
Megahertz.
Baby You Got What I. Oh yeah, okay. I remember this one now.
Yep.
It wasn't my favorite. But
Good beat.
good
Song is eh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and like we said earlier, this was definitely a time where they put filler in these albums. There was definitely the talked about earlier the new J. Cole just dropped. The double album was a thing, and people were like, "Oh, I get 2 CDs for the price of one." I mean, you were definitely buying more shit, but there was a lot of filler on those albums. And so these dudes crammed as much as they could on one disc, and there's some filler.
I'm sure at the time too, it sounded like it was a hit. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
it
this
was-
is gonna be good. I'm sure.
And when
sure
you're
it did.
listening to it in the moment, like we're breaking it down. We're listening to it in a different way so we can break it down for a podcast. When it's just on, shit, your head's nodding. I listen to this stuff when I'm playing video games, and I'm not fast forwarding through shit. Like I'm listening to every one of them, and my head's nodding through all of it. So to listen to, yeah, you're good. But we're breaking down a podcast and doing hip hop nerd shit right here, so it's a little different.
And I kind of forgot it was on that. I forgot about this song, and that's no disrespect to the song. I just didn't remember it.
And honestly, I felt that way like going to the very end of this album about a handful of these songs. I was
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, there was this one too.
Yeah. And then the next one, Salute You by Seventh EP. I don't know who that is. Shout out to him
Yeah.
though. I love it because General, I salute you. I put a home. That I just remember that catchiness, bro. Back in the day when you're a kid, you want catchy shit, and this is kind of. I love this one. Ready for combat, soldier on the front line, take it to the street, punchline. It only take one of you to send me a death there and watch his bullets have your ass singing like Keith Sweat. Buck just,
That's the line. That was the line right there.
Yeah,
Have you
it-
singing like Keith Sweat?
Yeah, Buck is just he's an animal in this, man.
And, like there's times where like especially in the world we're living in right now, you think, oh, making that war analogy is a little like maybe that's not what we want to do, but like these dudes were at the time, like they knew they were ready for war. Like they knew people were gonna hate what they were doing. They knew 50 was gonna get them in trouble, and they were like, I pledge allegiance to this shit, and we're ready. So it was a cool concept, it's a little weird, when you think of real wars going on, but I get what they were doing, man. And these dudes, they rode for 50 when it was good, they were riding for him. When it was bad,
Buck stabbed a man with a fucking butter knife.
yes,
These fools,
like these
dogs.
dudes were about it.
Yeah, man. Because I won't hesitate to let the chrome touch it. I'm never scared
There's
like
a bone
bone crusher.
crusher. Ooh.
Stand alone. I provide my own supper. Tell your baby mama stop coming around here. I'm gonna fuck her. Don't try to make up for the names around you. He'll shoot shots for free like I fragrantly fouled you. I'm on the road blowing grade A haze and brown. Got niggas running around like the KKK's around.
Damn.
My album's coming. A new year approaching. My buzz getting bigger. A few ears is open. Can your team playing the game without you there to coach them? There's a very fine line between a pool and the ocean.
Damn.
My guy fakes that type of shit, man. That's just him and Buck just man.
Yeah, it was man.
That's beautiful, bro. Yeah, so that's just a lyrical slaughter. Nope.
Yes.
I like that. Nothing wrong with that. Gangsta shit. No. Beg for Mercy. Oh, salute you. Beg for Mercy's next.
Yep.
Shaw Money XL.
Yep.
Let's see here. I gotta remember.
Which is funny because didn't Shaw Money XL do a lot of stuff for Ja Rule too?
I don't know, but he was on for that. They talk about he got fired after this album. So I
Oh
don't
shit!
know.
Yeah, I think he ended up jumping on and doing some stuff for. I might be wrong. I don't know.
What a mean guy.
Memory's not what he used to be, guys.
Yes.
Sorry.
This was okay.
Yeah.
I don't. Again, this is one of those songs. I know the title track, so I popped it open and listened to it this morning. But
It's another one of those that I wouldn't get up to skip it, but if it's sitting right next to me, I might.
yeah, and there's damn. There's I don't know if this was a song with Banks where he just flowed. I don't think this is the one I gotta listen to on the headphones. But shout out to them for this one. I didn't really.
Yeah.
What would your note say on this one?
I got good, not great.
Okay, perfect.
Good, not great.
I will say the next one is probably my favorite one, my favorite song, probably my favorite beat on here, which is so
Right.
damn deep in the album, bro.
Right, which is kind of weird. Yeah, no, it's. I love that 50 actually sped it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Rapped a little faster. Like he's like, I can do this. I don't need to, but I can.
Hey man, cocaine, heroin,
Ecstasy.
ecstasy, marijuana. I'm the mill on that Greyhound from NY to the Carolina. Paper chase, different names, same face, don't catch a case. Oh, but this dude,
Yeah.
50's
No,
50
he's bouncing
showed
this
it-
one.
Did he? No, dude, 50 was like with a Dre beat.
Right. He's
This
like, wait
is-
a minute.
Oh
I
my
know Banks is doing his thing, but I'm still here.
Oh my god, dude. We play the block, pistol cock. You can sure get shot, kill you for your crack spot. To everything your ass got. Semi-automatic spray, bust around away. In the hood, talking in the hood. We'll handle this another day. In November, you make my shit list. You dead. You cancel Christmas. I'll send you a gift. It'll come and get your ass twisted. Them hollow tips burn, baby, burn. Oh my god, seeing it get murked. The baby's born, man. The world turns. I seen it all crystal clear, so I keep my pistol near. Heart's never full of fear, homies. I stay well aware.
That's 50, folks.
50 killed this
That's
shit,
50.
bro. And that beat, that clap, those kicks, it sounds like a little opera singer in the back.
Right.
It's,
I think I think we mentioned it with Ice Cube. There's a whole generation of people who only know Ice Cube as an actor.
Yeah.
There's like a whole generation of kids that only know 50 from like Power and like making shows, and they just think he's a professional internet troll. Like they don't realize that this dude was on top of the hip hop game for a minute.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
He was the bar.
He was.
This was the bar.
He was.
And to hear Banks out on Dr. Dre's song, man, just such a
Right.
like it's such a thing, bro. Like I'm amazed it happened. I was still like, damn, I forget that he's been on Dre beats and he killed it, man.
And that makes me think about like lyricists like Joel Ortiz and Rakim and dudes who were in the Aftermath studios and it just didn't work out. But to hear a real spitter spit on a Dre beat,
yeah, bro.
just makes you think like, damn, just imagine.
But you know who had the best verse on here, right?
Who's that?
My guy Buck.
Buck.
Yeah, man.
Buck. I mean,
Oh my god.
you can just keep saying that for a few of these, man.
I would hop on my Impala and ride through the night and my homeboy give me life. So when you do it right. My fingernails still filled with cocaine residue. I still got the heart to go bust me a head or two. No other solution when you think we're hollering and hooting until you wake up and then you gotta hear about these shootings. Like, man. It's nothing but a G thing, G Unit and Dr. Dre. I remember I was like, oh my god,
Yeah.
it was beautiful. This was a beautiful time, bro. My favorite, probably one of my favorite songs on here, and I love it.
Shouting out the crew.
Lay You Down. Next one up. This was DJ Khalil. Love it.
Khalil's one of those West Coast dudes that doesn't like. You're like, oh, that you'll hear a song and you're nodding your head and have no idea that it was Khalil who did it.
This is like that early Khalil dude.
Yes.
And I like it. 50 Cent kills the hook, man.
Yep.
It was very
Yep.
catchy. I know what you've been thinking. Like, I'll lay your ass down. Love it. I've been in LA with Snoop Dre for so long. In the crib, I put some motherfucking. That's just a song I remember back in the day. Put some motherfucking khakis on.
And I always thought it was cool that we got two New York dudes and a Southern dude, and they jump in this West Coast pocket so easily, and they just flow in and out of it. Like those are true rappers, man. Those are dudes who know how to make music.
Definitely.
I don't even know if they knew how to make music because they're still young at this shit, but they knew exactly what they're doing. Have you on your boulevard, sea walking, like the Banks and 50 are talking about sea walking, bro.
Yeah, man. No,
Like,
exactly.
that's wild.
This wasn't the song I thought. Hey, but you know what? All I got is hot shit. The kids call me Dr. Pepper, and I don't mean no soda. I'm at the 16 top shot loader. Bend your ass like yoga. You would have sold your selling tickets for a first class trip to the hospital folder. Like 50 Banks is really he's on his shit, bro. Like we said this whole time. Just this beat's beautiful.
You'd struggle to find a bad Banks verse.
Yeah, for sure.
Not everything is fucking the greatest, but you'd struggle to find a bad one.
Yeah, this is in that back and forth 50 and Lloyd Banks, and I love it, man. Buck shines on here, 50 shines on here. This is it's a decent song.
Yep.
If I could go 1 out of 10, it's probably like a 7.5.
Yeah.
7. Just what the times were too. 50's out here in LA with these guys and just killing it, man. 17, another song I kind of forgot about. Shout out to my guy Needles though.
What was this gangster shit?
Yeah.
17 songs in, man. An album starts to drag a little bit.
Yeah, no,
It really does.
This was definitely dragging in my. I was like, this was cool. What did you have in your notes?
Album starting to drag. and that's not a
bad.
It's not a knock on the song necessarily. It's just a knock on the amount of music that was put into it. Like, especially you think about it now, like the attention span of people listen to an album. You get 12 songs now. And you're like, damn, that's a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
There's dudes putting out albums that we listen. Literally, we talked more about it longer than the album was.
Definitely.
That's happened a few times. So, good song. Just it dragged a little bit.
Next song. I Smell Pussy. Just sorry, Mom. Just what it is, I can't really say anything about that. Just
Emily, I'm sorry. I used to give your son this music to listen to.
God damn. You sure did, dude. Can't believe it. And he fucking.
I owe you an apology.
Yeah, he's fucking listening to I Smell Pussy.
That's wild.
That's crazy,
wild.
bro.
I was handing you this shit like you were a grown man.
12 years old and shit.
Fuck.
God damn, this is what year is this again?
Well,
03. I was 12
What's
years
the
old.
statute of limitations? Because I still work around kids, man.
Dude,
Like,
can you imagine
wild.
me giving some hey kids, listen to this shit.
Jeez, what the hell was I thinking?
Dude, sniff, my
And,
guy.
and who knew that it was going to lead to a podcast?
Who thought, man? A great podcast, man. Is that you, Irv? Is that you, John?
That was the funniest part about this, is that this wasn't even a diss track. Like, this was a
wasn't.
whole different shit. And he was like, wait up, I'm going to talk about Irv and John
I
real
was
fast.
thinking that this morning. Like, this isn't fucking like some fucking hit 'em up. This is a song about bitches.
And the funny part was, like, in my mind, because I knew that's how it started, in my mind, like, oh, he's going to go in on them right now. And then I remember, no, he never mentions them again. Like, that has nothing to do with this song. Wild.
So emotional. You remind me of my bitch. It's not my nature to make a commitment, so let me breathe. What she doesn't understand, catch attitudes when I leave her. Private relation just make it hard for me to accept her as my own. She tries to tie up my phone. Banks killed this shit, bro.
Wow, dude. But it just cracked me up. I'm waiting for the whole diss track. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. Just a couple lines in the intro.
Girl, when you like it when you climb on top. You could have,
Yeah.
they could have named this song something
Yes,
else. It didn't have to be
absolutely.
I Smell Pussy, bro.
Absolutely.
God, that's fucked up. But maybe conspiracy. This is just to show that we could do your style just as good as you.
I mean, I've said it before. Like 50 style and John's style weren't that different.
Yeah, man.
50 does a lot of singing for a dude who this is the guy who sings a lot.
Yeah, this is probably the most poppy commercial song without if it wasn't titled that.
Yeah, no,
they took Jaws' flow and I feel like, or they took Jaws' formula, flipped it and said we could do it just as better. So maybe that's why they did.
Different title, you could throw this shit on 1 and 6 in Park and play it at 2:00 in the afternoon.
Yeah,
no problems.
Yeah, this is a great song.
That's funny, man.
Don't let this title fool you. It's just great, man. Take me to ecstasy without taking ecstasy. I love it.
We get a proper Yayo verse, right?
Yeah, no. When I first met her, I did anything again. I love this. This is a top 5, top 10 Yayo verse. She doesn't have many, but this is something it doesn't make me want to click it. It was really nice.
Right.
I really liked it, man. So Beg for Mercy.
Beg for Mercy.
That's what it
is.
man.
The other version is funny because I'm listening through and it's got like the deluxe version or whatever that I'm listening to. And I start hearing Till I Collapse beat, and I'm like, what the fuck? And it's just like they just put in a freestyle over the collapse beat. I was like, wait, I don't remember this being on the album. And then I realized it was just an extra that was thrown in there. But I was like, damn.
18 tracks, a little long, but that is the time they lived in. There wasn't, we didn't have TikTok, maybe 30 seconds to get our endorphins hit. What was your favorite song on here?
Fine, I got to go just straight song and what I enjoy listening to. I Want to Get to Know You just brings back so many memories, man. I picture my times hanging with my boys and girls in the club and just like that one takes me back. But my favorite beat and favorite actual favorite song, Stunt, man. Oh my God, yeah. Stunt Stunt might be the perfect 50 song.
Yeah, for sure.
I love that song, man.
I would say my favorite song on here is probably Stunt 101 and G'd Up.
G'd Up,
those
G'd Up is a sleeper, man.
Yeah, for sure.
G'd Up is definitely
kind of forgotten now. It's kind of weird how these songs. It's been 20 years.
Yeah,
damn, 20 years, bro. Damn,
it's been a minute.
20 fucking years since it stopped.
It's crazy.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
What time lapse?
Been a minute,
bro. Yeah, it's been a while, man. And then some of this stuff is very timeless. Like it's still, you can still get away with this stuff. Like these songs
if you were to Want to Get to Know You on at a wedding.
Yeah, for sure.
You can get away with that.
I played Karma at my wedding. People were like, "What the hell is this?" I'm like, yeah, dude, this is. It was.
Believe me, me and Melissa heard.
Yeah, that's my shit, man.
That's our joint.
Favorite beat on here would probably be Popping Them Things.
Yeah. Mine was either going to be Popping Them Things or Stunt.
Yeah.
Both of them just classic, timeless. I mean, you got Dre doing what he does, Mr. Porter doing his best Dre imitation.
100%.
I mean, it's both of them. You can't go wrong right there.
And it's just like I said, just really, really laid the foundation for what's going on, and I really enjoyed it, really loved it, and
as much as I loved the album, I loved what they did. I mean, obviously Banks is, you're introducing Banks as the dude, that he was going to be the rapper of the crew. But after I listened to this, man, I was almost sad that things didn't work out for Buck.
Yeah, man, no,
because Buck showed. I mean, Buck, he was obviously the other guy, but damn, he was trying to steal the show.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it made me really, really enjoy the 2 albums, the Cashville, and what was the other?
Buck the World.
Buck the World.
Oh yeah.
Made me really enjoy those because I went and listened to them, and then I was like, damn, there was a real drastic fall off, and it made me kind of bummed.
Yeah, and you know what? I felt like that was a little more commercial. The Buck the World was a little more. And no offense to Life Jennings, but they haven't ever had a couple of Life Jennings on there. But no, this is and Timbo's on there, but I didn't like the Get Buck didn't really hit the way Let Me In or damn, there was another one that he had that's a banger on that shit.
But I think everybody, you could say the same thing about T.I. was doing stuff with the Neptunes, and everybody they kind of got to get to that point before they can kind of be like, now I'm gonna do whatever I want. You know what I mean? When they're trying to reach that next level of success, Jeezy had to bring Akon on to blow up. You know what I mean? Like everybody had to make that move, but it just kind of made me really disappointed, man, that we didn't get the best of Buck from there on out.
Definitely. And I was just actually when you were talking, I'm looking at the timeline, and I guess I was right. I remember it well, because I was 13, but I loved June at the time, bro. The next album to drop after this, which we're going to talk about next, Lloyd Banks. The Hunger for More.
Oh,
that's what they dropped next. They dropped that shit. Let me see.
They definitely capitalized on what he did on this album.
This was released on this Bake for Mercy was November 2003. Less than 7. Let me see. Yeah, less than 7 months later, they drop The Hunger for More, and that's what's going to be next on episode 1.
You know what's crazy, real quick, is that people don't realize, like, back then you actually had to get into a studio to make, like, you had to book studio time to make an album. Like, you couldn't just do this shit on a laptop in your bedroom.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, so 7 months when you had to get into a studio, produce everything, mix everything, by hand, and like, that's a quick turnaround for something like that.
Yes.
Where now it's like, man, you can do that shit tomorrow if you want.
Fucking Daz is dropping albums every 2 weeks right now.
Yeah,
dude.
which is wild. So it's like, 7 months when you have to actually do the work to produce an album is crazy to get that shit out.
Definitely. And I think this is, and you're gonna see why. I'm looking at the track list now. Talk about a damn track list.
Right.
Like, we just got doing Bake for Mercy. We got Ain't No Click, Playboy, Warrior on Fire, I Get High, I'm So Fly, Work Magic.
Oh,
If You So Gangster, Warrior Part 2, Karma, When the Chips Are Down, Till the End, Die One Day, Southside Story, which I've grown to appreciate those last 4 the last 5 years. It's like, since Bank's been on this resurgence, oh, man, that's what it is, man.
Some fun shit.
We apologize for the technical difficulties, but
hey.
we're going to get this shit down. DJ
do it for you
EC3.
guys.
Oh, yeah,
Do it for
1000%.
you.
Keep Grinding Podcast. Follow it. DJ EC3.
Tony Donez here, guys.
And we out.
Peace.